Would you like to see where I record my stories? You do? Well, come on, this is going to be fun. Hi, I'm Steve Turtle and I'm a work camper. If it's your first time here, you should subscribe and ring that bell. If you ring the bell, you'll get a notification every time I post a new story. You don't want to miss one. And if you're a return visitor, welcome back. I appreciate your time. Come on, let's go up on the stage and check it out. As you can see, I'm doing it a little different. I wanted to show you the stage where I shoot all my stories, the process, and how it all comes together. This is the second to the last time that I'll use this setup, this stage, for my videos. As you know, Jill and I, we've been here for 2 seasons at the Millbridge Village Camp Resort, and we've had a really good adventure, a good time here. And it's a little bittersweet to leave, but it's time to go. It's time to move on to new adventures, new things to see. Got a lot to see. But I wanted to show you the stage and let you know how convenient it has been to be up on this stage and have all the room that I have to shoot the stories. It's a very different contrast to shooting a video in a camper. It's a little bit smaller. So I just wanted to show you around the stage, show you a little bit about the process of how I create the stories, and see how it goes. Behind the scenes with Steve Turtle. Well, that's the setup. So that's it. That's the setup. Walk in, strut across the stage, unpack my stuff, get it all set up, shoot the video. Story. You know. Let's talk a little bit about the cast of characters. So yes, a cast of characters. Monkey came first. Jill picked him up at a yard sale. Said it was going to be my lucky charm. So he rode around in my truck. Never had a wreck, so I guess it worked. Then later on came Chicken. Chicken was picked up in Missouri at a secondhand store. Jill found him and thought he'd be a nice addition to the cast of characters. And then later on came Turtle. Turtle was picked up at a secondhand store as well. And then came Dog. And I am pretty sure Dog was picked up at a secondhand store also. So there you go. They're all used, but they're really fun to work with. I use them to tell my stories, make fun of me from time to time, cut up, and just have fun. So I got 4 cast of characters. And then I decided, well, you got to have more. So I have Carl and Clem. Carl, he helps me out with the weather and occasionally gives me a hard time. Clem, he helps me out with the cooking. Does a little cooking channel every once in a while. It's been a while, but that's his purpose. So that's 6. I'm 7, but somebody refers to us as the Crazy 8 or something. I don't know what that really means. William at Camper Life. Anyway, that's my cast of characters. So this is my video equipment. Let me show you. I picked this up. Gotta have props. Gotta have props. I don't know if you know it or not, we got a live stream every Friday night, 8 p.m. Live stream Friday night, the Steve Turtle Show. So this was my first tripod I picked up. I picked it up at a secondhand store. I guess everything, you just should assume that I picked it up at a secondhand store. This tripod I picked up, it's really nice. It's made of aluminum, and I think I paid like $6 for it. This I picked up at a secondhand store. I use it to hold my lights. My lights are nothing more than, there you go, that's bright. My lights are nothing more than shop lights. Picked those up at Lowe's. That big light right there belongs to the campground. I've been using it, but it'll stay. I won't take it with me. And then I have this tripod I picked up here recently. It's made of aluminum. I think I paid about $6 for that. And my little camera, my phone holder for some videos. And then I got a stand over here. Now I got to figure out how all this stuff works out. I got to figure out how all this stuff works out inside of a camper. That'll be a challenge, but I want to bring good videos. And this belongs to the campground. That'll stay. This is an old tripod. It was pretty much wore out. I think I broke it up in Missouri. Actually, my first small adjustable tripod I ran over in Missouri. I was on the tractor, the lawnmower, buzzing around, doing video, and it fell off the tractor and I ran over it. Shot it all to pieces. Then of course I got my computer. Got to have a computer if you're going to do videos. And I use several cell phones. I've always used a cell phone to record my videos. One day I think I might buy a camera. I don't know. I think the quality of a 1080p cell phone is pretty good. Of course, I got my dead rat, mouse, cat, whatever they call that thing. Oh, okay. And here's some of my props. I don't know if you remember that story. Unemployed work camper. Can't post notreally.com. You should go to that website and check it out. There's my heater. During the winter, it got so cold over here, I had to have a heater. So I'd pull it up beside me and record my videos. It's cold up here. And there's all my wardrobe change. My hat for Carl. This is the hat that I wore. My Route 66 hat. Route 66. And I'm not sure if I wore that one for something. I don't know. There's my shirt. Shirts for Carl and Clem. And there's my spinning wheel. Just throw that over here. Throw that over here. Throw it over here. That's my spinning wheel. Now, when I do the live streams, I like to give away stuff. So I give away a Amazon e-gift card occasionally. Depends on the super chats and how we do. But I like to share. So I made a spinning wheel. Now, there's a lot of electronic spinning wheels out there, but I like to make stuff. So I made this thing. It's a little wobbly. Oh, I can't do that. It's a little wobbly, but I don't know. I have fun. It's original. Number 10. Number 10 wins. All right, there you go. That's my equipment. It's all the stuff that I've accumulated and helped me out with this story. I've got Gus away. I sprayed that on Gus once and it made him go away. It was really good stuff. If you don't have one of these, you should get one. It's a Steve and Jill Turtle coffee cup. Notreally.com. This is my box. In one video, I put the Gus in here and I poked holes in it. Locked him up because he's a bad man. He's trouble. That's what he is. He's just trouble. All right. I think I showed you around well. That's pretty much it. Hold on a minute. Let me put my glasses on. I take the video that I just shot and I download it to my computer. It's a quick and easy thing. It's a Microsoft computer and it has a photo app on it. And I just download it. So all the video that I just shot this morning, I'll download that to the computer and show you what I do with it. Put it in a file. There we go. There we go. Take that, do that, do that. Import. You know, you'd think as fast as computers are today that it'd be quicker, but for some reason it's not. I don't know why. I just put up with it. I had to go buy a computer just so I could manage the software that I have on my editing software. Wasn't fast enough. My first one wasn't fast enough. Did I tell you about my cup? Look at that, Steve and Jill. Not really. I put a sticker on a cup. It's a Millbridge Village Camp Resort cup with a sticker. Works. Because I'm cheap. While we're waiting on this, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. I really would appreciate it. It's engagement. It helps out the channel. That way I can bring you more great content like this. I guess. Alright, hold on. I'm shooting this video way too long. Normally I shoot short clips. They're easier to manage. That way you don't have to watch a 15-minute clip to get 5 seconds out of it. So I shoot, get out of here. So I shoot short clips. That's the way I do it. Helps me. You do it the way you want to do it. That's what makes us all different. And interesting too. All right, got that all loaded up and close that out. Then I go over here and find my file. I got a bunch of them right here. I download to my pictures file and then I cut them and then I go to the file that I'm working out of. So this is the Bittersweet story. We're leaving behind the scenes with Steve and Jill Turtle. So I go over there and I click on that and I drop those videos right there into that folder. So in that folder I have some B-roll, I have my notes, I have my HitFilm project, and a couple other videos. I'm not quite sure what that is. And then the video I did this morning. So I put them all in one folder so that if I ever want to go back and look at any of that, I have all the footage. At some point I may have to clean all that up because I shoot a lot of video and it's a lot of space. I've got an external hard drive. I think it's 3 terabyte and I'm almost filled it up. So I'll probably go back and edit out some of the old unused video that's just really like me being stupid. No, it's not all of them. All of my stuff ain't stupid. 50% maybe. All right, hush. Let's get on to this. All right, so there's my folders, there's my files, and basically what I do is I go in and I go, all right, which one am I going to use? So I try to find the one that makes sense or that's good. And it usually takes a few. So I go in and I click on a file. And of course it's raw data, so you see it all before I clip it. Like in this scene right here, I'll start the camera. Well, I got to go all the way out the door to shoot this video. I don't know why. I thought it'd be interesting. It might be boring. But so I go all the way out the door. And then I come in the door and I walk towards the camera. That could be very boring, you know. People are looking at it going, wow, why is he showing all that? But then it could be interesting because you don't know what's going on. Just depends on the person. My belly's big too. So I stopped it there. Right in the middle of my first take, I get this thing in my throat and I got a cough. So, you know, can you cut it out? I don't know. But anyway, so I'm going to use this piece of video just to show you as an example what I do from here. So I'll keep that for now. So I close that out. I just wanted to preview it. And then I memorize where it's at. The last 3 of the file is 240. So I go over here to my HitFilm Express. Now I downloaded this free a long time ago. See, there you go. I coughed. It's terrible. Now I got to cut that out. Or maybe I don't, because people cough and sneeze and other things too. Anyway, I digress. So I go over here to HitFilm, which I downloaded free on the internet. At times they ask me if I want to upgrade and, you know, become a paying customer, which I do not because I'm cheap. It's not the most intuitive. It's not the easiest out there, but it does everything that I'd like it to do. I've used it forever, and you know, sometimes when what you use that you're used to is best for you, so I keep using it until they turn me off, and then I don't know what I'm going to do. I have to learn something else. So anyway, I come over here to HitFilm. I come down to import, and I import my video. And I go to where my file is. Where my file is, Bittersweet. There you go, Bittersweet. And then I go in here, the files I just downloaded, and I find that video that has the extension last three numbers 240. I click on that, and it's in HitFilm. And then I cut it out. I cut out all the bad stuff, you know. So I don't need any of this, me walking down through the game room or the rec hall. Get that out of there. Come on now. I can speed it up a little bit because I'm pokey. And I'm not sure how I'm going to do this. I want to see how it looks and how it flows with the music. But I'm going to start there and then play that through. I'm going to make it go a little fast because I already know what I did. So I come all the way down here. And then I'm going to start the sound up a little bit. And then I'm going to press play. Would you like to see where I record my stories? You do? Well, come on. It's going to be fun. We're going to have a good time. Yeah, see, I want to cut that out. That's not even funny. So I back up a little bit. Oops. Come on now. Don't drag this out. And then I put an end on it. There you go. Now, this is what I call my hook. It is a statement, a question, a fact, but something that would maybe tell the story, sort of, you know, what's going on, what am I going to talk about. It's the chance to capture the viewer first time. And if you do, they'll watch to the next one. And you try to capture all the way through. I don't know if I do a good job at it, but I try. So I take that video and I open up. When I start out with a video that's sort of a template, and it has all the components that I normally use in a story. Sometimes I delete them out and add them and stuff like that. Depends on the story. But I start with something. So I have composites, and in each composite there's sound and visuals and all types of things in that sometimes I use. If I don't use them, I can delete them out. But they're things that I often use, and you've seen those in my video, like my words pop up, welcome, I have sounds and all those things. Sometimes they're the same. I don't know if you know that or not. Anyway, so I take the video, I open up my hook composite, that's the one that I use, and I drag it down in. And once I drag it down in there, I got my video ready to go. And then I start to tool with it. Now I don't have any sound in my composites. That's all on my main video editing lines. And I don't know, maybe I should change that up, I'm not sure, but that's what I do for right now. And then I go through and that's my thing, and I work with that. Let's see right here. Come on now, 2607. Then I go in, change the length, because the length of my video is longer than the last time I did it, because I got that long walk in. So I changed that. And now it's longer. I can stretch that out. I don't have the workshop in here because this is not a green screen. I have my workshop in there. That way if I'm, what the heck? If I'm shooting a green screen, I can see the workshop in the back. Captain Jack said he figured that out. Said somebody told him. Probably somebody down in Mayberry said, hey, Steve Turtle's not in a shop. That's a green screen. Spoiled my fun. I thought it was a nice shop. Got several of them. Anyway, so there you go. I got my video. I dropped it down in there. And that's pretty much the process. Would you like to see where I record my stories? You do? Well, come on. It's going to be fun. We're going to have a good time. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be a good time, but anyway, I hope it's going to be a good time. So that's how I do my video. And in my video editor, I'll come over here, I'll show you. I have my hook, the one we just shot, and then I have my intro. And my intro is normally the same. I used to do a different intro, try to make it pertain to the story, but then I changed it up. I come up with just a one. I may change it at some point. You know, it makes it fun, a little change, a little something different. But I go through, I have my page where I my clip where I introduce myself. In all my videos, I tell you who I am and what I do. I don't know why. I just figure like it's a conversation. It's a story. And most stories start off with, "Hey, I'm Steve Turtle. How you doing? What you doing here? Are you camping? Are you just passing through?" You know, it's sort of the common courtesy thing. Who are you? What are you doing? That's just me. Then I do value, because it's important to stress the value of the people that are coming to view your stories or videos, whatever you want to call them. I call them stories because I think they are. They have a beginning, middle, and end. Sometimes they're exciting, sometimes they're not. But all stories are told differently. People tell them differently. Anyway, so I like to put the value in there. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you coming over. I appreciate you subscribing, giving me a little engagement. It helps out the channel, and I can continue to do the things that I do for you, because that's really who I do it for, the people that watch. I hope that I make it a little bit funny and give you a little content that is useful, that you're looking for, that you're interested in. I hope. Anyway, I got on a tangent there. See, that's why I don't do these videos like this. I do short clips. If I just let myself talk, I'll rattle on for a long time. Anyway, so I do value, and then I like to recap what I did last week. Give you a chance to go back if you missed it. And if you didn't, tell you what I'm doing this week. I don't do that in all videos, but I think it's a good thing. Give you a heads up what you should expect from this video, this story. You know, is it going to be X, Y, Z, whatever it is? I'll let you know. And then I go into the story itself. I usually have an intro to different elements of the story, and then at the very end I have a standard closer or outro, whatever you want to call it. I usually shoot the same thing every time. It changes from time to time, but it's a little bit different, and it's an opportunity to see some other videos, links that connect you to more things that may be pertinent to this video, and tell you thank you, because I really do appreciate everybody's time. Anyway, I'm going to wrap all this up and make some kind of video out of it, and hopefully it gives you a chance to see what I do. Hold on, the bell's ringing. Hopefully it gives you a chance to see what I do and how I do it and how my videos come together. Now, I called the story Bittersweet. We're leaving, and that's what we're doing. Like I said earlier on, Jill and I, we're heading south. We're going to Virginia for a while. We're going to stick around close for family. And then after that, we're heading south to, I don't know, from Florida to Arizona, but not California. Because California's on fire and I don't want to go out there. I'm afraid of fire. Anyway, so I wanted to give you an idea of what I do and let you know that it's bittersweet. We're leaving, we're excited about going, but we're leaving a really good job, a really good place, close to family, and good compensations. You know, you got to have good compensations. And I'll do a story about that a little bit later. I know this is really going to drag out and it's going to be really long. I try to keep my videos somewhere between 8 and 10 minutes. Sometimes they're a little less than 8, but that's my goal. Occasionally they hit a little higher. But I know your time's valuable, and I don't want to keep you here all day long watching me, watching you. So that's the way I do it. That's what I do. I appreciate everybody. I'm going to go ahead and make this an outro too. So if you appreciate this story, click like down below and smash that subscribe button if you'd like to hear more stories like this one. New stories every week. on Wednesday. And we do a live stream on Friday. And that will be my last live stream on this stage. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be really fun. I think we're going to tell some scary stories. And, but it'll be the last one. Then I pack up all this stuff, pack it up, get it ready to go. And then I'm going to cram it all into my camper and try to figure out where's a good place that I could video or make a story. I've rattled on. Hit that subscribe button if you would, and ring that bell. If you ring the bell, you get a notification every time I post a new story. Until later, thanks for your time. Bye. And I seriously mean that. I really do. I appreciate your time because I know how valuable it is. You're sitting around, you're trying to watch videos, show some love for everybody else. I really do appreciate it. And if you don't make it, I don't hold it personal. I understand. I've been there. I've done that. I know how it is. There's a lot of videos out there and a lot of love to share. You just can't share it all at one time. You got to balance. YouTube, life, everything else. Life's too short. You gotta live it. You gotta get out there and do it. Anyway, I'm rattling on way too much. I told you, if I don't shoot short clips, I talk too much. I'll see you next video. Bye. Story.